Hi, welcome back. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'm truly grateful for all of you here. All right, we're starting out with mending bridges and starting fresh here. So it does look like we're balancing things out. This could be with, oh, there's another one actually behind here. I didn't know. Letting go. So this is a lot more than I normally pull from the very first deck, but they all fell and we're going with it here. So what I see right away is letting go, surrendering any disagreements, any past hurt here. If somebody, or if we're talking about a friendship here, this would be letting go of whatever. I just keep wanting to say disagreements here, and starting all over again, starting to mend any rifts, anything that needs healing in a relationship here. And it's leading to this here, which is trusting your intuition and believing in magic. So this is where we're headed here. We're going to leave these over here. And wow. All right, Taurus here. Let's just get some cards for your energy here, how you are showing up here. I only take the cards that hit the table. We have the moon here first. So we're talking about intuition, trusting our intuition. Maybe in the beginning being a little vulnerable here. Temperance showing up as well, which would indicate healing, balancing. Exactly what I saw in the beginning here. Temperance would be balancing, cooperation, coming together, two things coming together here. So we're mending this bridge here, two things maybe meeting in the middle here, because temperance would also talk about compromise, moderation here. If we were worried about talking to somebody and making amends here, we are taking the first step here, maybe with an apology. The Page of Cups is showing up here, which would be this open to a new emotions here, all right? Getting back to innocence. All right, this childlike joy, this can be forgiveness, bringing the humor and enthusiastic innocence back into a relationship is what this would mean here. And also could be giving or accepting an apology, because we are talking about forgiveness, but it could also be forgiving ourselves, all right? For maybe waiting too long to mend a bridge also. The Hierophant coming out. So I see right away the Hierophant right here would talk about, there's two people here, all right, in the foreground coming together. It's time to come together. It's time to join, come mend this bridge, meet in the middle here. Respect each other. All right. Anything else? And the Lover's card. So the Lover's card is all about choices. Choices in love, commitment. What does love mean to us? It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship here. The Lover's card was actually the choice card way back when tarot first came out. But we could definitely be mending a relationship, romantic relationship here, but it doesn't have to be. What I see here is asking, does this certain somebody, what do they mean to me? If they mean too much for me to let them go and keep on with this rift, this squabble, this argument here. We're mending bridges. We're letting go of the past, surrendering here, and flowing. Honestly, I feel like we're getting some things off of our chest as well. And it's going to lead to this balancing energy here. So we're going to stay over here for a minute before we could move over here. And let's go a little bit deeper and find out where this was stemming from here. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which would indicate not working well together. This could be work here. Something didn't get off the ground. There wasn't a beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is showing up. So the Ace of Pentacles would indicate creation, manifesting. It could be gifts being offered. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, people were on the same page. They weren't moving in the same direction for this to begin. With the Two of Wands coming out sideways, this could indicate two people seeing vastly different views, how to move forward differently, okay? So the end goal might have been the same, but somebody wanted to, take road A, and somebody else wanted to take road B, but even though we were ending in the same place, it didn't seem that way. Something like that is what I see here. Two different ways to go about something here, to get something off the ground. And there was a disagreement here, is what it looks like. If we're talking about what caused a rift or what was a little bit chaotic here. Maybe somebody didn't make a move at all also here, because we have the Emperor in reverse coming out actually as I say that. So the Emperor would normally be somebody very in control. This is a leader, somebody organized, somebody of an authority figure here in charge. In reverse, this could be somebody not very organized at all, not knowing what to do, where to go, what they even want. Could have come across a little bit rude, wishy-washy, scattered energy here. All right. Maybe somebody that was listening to advice from everywhere else and not following their own intuition is what I see here. All right, with that Emperor in reverse. Anything else about what the what possible issues may have been? And the Five of Swords. So we are talking about a lot of overthinking here, a lot of worries, disagreements, quarreling, arguments here, overthinking. I feel like in a big way, when we talk about scattered energy here, possibly a little bit of embarrassment as well is coming out with this card. All right. On one person's part here. Anything else? We have the Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups again, so this would be fast movement to really being open for communication here. Open to forgive, open to have this dream again, is you know, this return to this innocence, fast, you know, it's communication, fast movement, action in, I'm seeing a message coming through, actually. Communication is coming out here. About loyalty, about commitment here. All right. We're going to change decks here, and let's ask just a little bit more here about the communication that I see. So it looks like one or two people have decided it's been long enough. We need some communication. Let's come together. Maybe some good advice was taken to heart here, and somebody reached out. So we're moving from there here. Well, we have a Queen of Swords coming out right away. So this is blunt, honest, direct communication. Maybe a little bit hesitant to say it here, coming out sideways, but this is what's coming in with that Queen of Swords. And the Nine of Coins. Let's just get one more card with that Nine of Coins. Oh, okay. And the Six of Cups. Okay, so what I see here is somebody's communicating. The Six of Cups is very nostalgic energy, thinking back on how it used to be, thinking back on what were we doing when we were so independent, so confident. It was like the world was in our hands here. How do we get back to that is what I see here. The communication is about, let's slow things down. Why do we have to move so fast? Let's just take one day at a time. And the Page of Coins, which would indicate if this is a relationship, if this is the beginning of a romance here. Let's learn about each other. Let's slow things down. What do you like to do? What's your favorite meal? What, you know, if this is a job we're talking about, let's not jump in with both feet. Maybe I need to learn something before I leave my current job and go work with you here. This is, let's slow things down. Let's get on the same track. Make sure we're doing things in the order that we need to do here. Because, you know, I have this dream. And my dream is to be really abundant and successful and independent here, and not have to rely on anyone else here. So if it's a job, that's what would be being spoken here. We want to take our time. We want to move slowly and learn everything that we can about something or somebody here, is what I see coming out. I'm going to have to pause this here, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was expecting a delivery, and I heard a truck. All right, so getting back to this, let's take a different deck here and ask how the other person is feeling about this. We do see one person wanting to mend a bridge, to let go of any past disagreements, any hurt, or start something fresh, whether it be a job, a relationship with somebody, a friendship here. Let's talk about that second person. How are they receiving this news, this communication here? Whether that is you, Taurus, or if roles are reversed and you want to talk to somebody else and communicate with them. Let's talk about that second person. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out with the Chariot. Wow. So if we're talking about that second person and how they are taking this news here, what they are thinking, it looks like they are willing to move ahead slowly. We had the Chariot here with that snail. They're willing to work on this here. So if this is a job here, this is perhaps the boss is saying, you know what, I wanted somebody to start full-time, 40 hours a week, but you know what, let's make a spot for you. If you can only give us 20, let's create this place for you because I want you to be here. Let's move slow. If this is a relationship or a friendship here, we're really working on respecting each other, our own individuality here. We're transforming this here. Definitely there's a transformation with these butterflies. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of maturity here. Respect is coming out. But we're willing, the main point is we're willing to work on it here. We're working on this. Our priority is here, all right? Working on this growth, this transformation, all right? And the Chariot would indicate movement forward. We did mention that we wanted it to be slow. This is slow. I don't think there's anything slower than the snail here, but it doesn't matter because we're moving in the right direction. So we do want victory. We have this self-belief here, but we're taking things slow. So the second person feels the same. It feels like there is a definite wanting to open up here. So we're still talking about that second person as the King of Cups fell with this opening, wanting to talk, wanting to open up here. All right. There is beautiful, a lot of emotions here. With this King of Cups, what I'm seeing is this very loving, gentle, reassurance here. Somebody bringing calmness. Somebody very patient as well. All right. Willing to meet halfway. So there's like this calmness in no matter what's going on. There's a calm, wanting to express feelings and being open enough to talk about things, not repress anything, is what I feel here. Opening up is the main point here. Anything else here? Before we move on here, let's see. The King of Swords. Wow, we have the King of Cups and King of Swords. So what I see here is willing to shine light on what needs to be said, what needs to be fixed. Let's piece this together here. Let's talk about how can we fix this? What do we need moving forward? Let's be honest. Let's solve this problem is what's coming out here. Let's fix this. I mean, honestly, this is mending also. So if we're asking what the other person feels, if somebody was a little nervous to communicate that they're sorry or they want to fix things, this would show me that this is mending. This is actually sewing. The other person feels the same. The feelings are mutual here. All right. There's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of maturity. Perhaps this other person has been working on themselves as well here. Okay. If we're talking about a relationship. All right. There is a mutual feelings here. Okay. So moving on here, we got to remember here, we're getting to this believing in magic and trusting our intuition, right? So this comes after the mending of the bridges, after this starting fresh and letting go of the past here. So how do we get to this believing in magic, true magic around? It's like, I mean, a lot of things are coming out of this hat. It seems like actual magic here. A lot of manifestations here. And it's because we've trusted our intuition, felt guided here. So let's just got to get a couple cards here before we begin this. Judgment. Okay, so there's been an awakening. Judgment is all about a rebirth, literally. There's this aha moment. I mean, that light switches on, an awakening, an epiphany, all right? Judgment can also be about forgiveness. Now, let's remember here, we may have had some forgiveness or been asked somebody to forgive us here. If we're asking how we get to this place here, there is a huge rebirth and awakening. Four of Pentacles. So things are, well, and the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So things are starting to move, starting to stabilize, come together. If previously somebody didn't want to talk or express feelings or talk about the future and stability here, the Knight of Pentacles would indicate we're ready to take that step. We're ready to put the work in. We're ready to put the effort in, all right, for the long haul. Even if we're moving slow, I mean, I got to tell you, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight, but this is the most persistent, hardworking knight, dedicated here, okay, to put the effort in. Anything else here? Ace of Cups. Okay. This took a little bit of a turn here. It does, with the Ace of Cups coming out in this heart, I'm leaning toward a brand new romance here, the birth of this deep fulfillment, openness to new emotions here, new love. It can also be new friendship as well here. It doesn't have to be. It can be great finances, great health, but believing in magic again, believing that this is possible here with this Ace of Cups. This is feeling that creativity deep in your soul. I mean, you may be going to breakfast with somebody and all of a sudden it hits you, you know? Eight of Swords here. We are unblocking ourselves, and not only that, unblocking, wow. If we were standing in our own way here, we're balancing that out. What I see here is somebody who was in their own way, but opening up here, communication is key. I mean, I really felt this King of Cups. That was difficult to open up, difficult to talk here. All right, slowly opening, slowly getting out of their own way here, slowly bringing stuff, slowly bringing this relationship into balance. If this was somebody who didn't give equally, it was always kind of one-sided, this is somebody ready to show up and give their 50 here, okay? Equal give and take, reciprocity is where we're going to here. All right. Let me just change decks here. And let's just ask here. So, believing in magic, equal give and take, this new rebirth and movement here. I only read this deck in the upright, just to know. Yeah, just, you know, I felt like pulling from this deck here, reasons to celebrate here. We have the Three of Raphael. So remember, we started with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We were on the same page. things just didn't seem like they were moving. There was a lot of frustration, maybe some arguments. It didn't seem like something was going to work out here. Now we have this in the upright here. We have the Three of Raphael. It says reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or, children or friendships here. This is where we are. We're working together. We're on the same page. And honestly, I mean, look at the mermaids. It does seem a little magical and a little unbelievable here. I feel like pulling magic out of a hat, honestly, is just a little bit crazy. Like, hard to believe, honestly, is the feeling that I get. This is really hard to believe. And I want to say it's just like a peak. This is just the beginning here, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling here. All right, we're going to end this with a card from the universe. Actually, that is what this deck is called here. So any advice here from the universe? I see we're getting on the right page. We're mending this relationship or this work environment, starting fresh and believing in magic, right? Let's see what the universe has to say. Wow. All right. This says, so what if it takes a long time? So what if it's already taken longer than you thought? So what if it will still take longer? The day will nevertheless arrive, as it always does, when all your prior efforts, determination, and persistence will seem a pale price indeed, as you are lifted irrevocably, I can't pronounce this, irrevocably higher, as if by chariots of fire. Sorry, I need a sip. I've been talking too much. Into realms previously unimagined. And then you'll think to yourself, wow, that was fast. Sorry, there's a lot of words here and my voice is dry. Excuse me. That was really long here. But how perfect is that? Something that took a long time. We saw a lot of slow movement here. It ends with, I can hear the music now here. So, I mean, you can stop this. You can zoom in also if you'd like to. Something that took a long time here is finally coming to fruition, is what I see. I do have to end this, though. I'm starting to lose my voice. All right. But thank you for being here, Taurus. And thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all of you. Have a wonderful day.